All right, and we should be live. I feel like we're live. I feel like we should be alive. Check, check, and check. Let's see. Are we playing? Are we doing it? Oh, I'm having to watch an ad on my own stream. That's interesting. Let's just check and see. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good to go. So, I normally have headset on, but I'll turn out you today. Hey, Harley, how you doing? This is something a little different. This is not Desktop Simulator, but it's close. It's Unity Simulator. I'm in the middle of building a subway to go inside the map I made for Ravenfield. I made a map. I built it. I put it together. Now, I've told people before, 50% of all this is assets. And then there's a mixture of modified assets and then from scratch. I build a lot of stuff out of Procore. But I'm working on the subway. I've already cleared out a decent section inside to kind of figure out how the spacing is going to be and how I want to set it up. So I have the basic area cut out just to kind of get my spacing. Hello. Hey, Garithus. How you doing? Thank you for commenting on the videos, by the way. I'm sorry it's not Conan. Sorry it's UNITY3D. But this is I don't know if you know much about Ravenfield, but this is a lovely battle simulation game, single player. And you take points, move forward and whatnot. And the AI is pretty wonky sometimes. But I'm in the middle of making a subway for the map. So it's coming together. I need to get back over where I was working on the subway. I kind of pulled away from there, made like stuff like that, and doing that. So I'm just about to pull back this because I was going to make 2 smaller metro stops, but I think I'm going to make 1 large subway area and have like the conflict in the middle, and then have areas blown up into most of the entrances except for the center part, which will have a regular subway entrance out. I think that's what I'm going to end up doing and making it work. So it'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Hello, Jackie Craft. How you doing? All right, let's take this, and I'm going to clear out a couple of these, well, railroad pieces for now. I'll say about that much. Move it over out of the way. This is kind of like my palette plane, where I grab some of the pieces, make some pieces, put it over there, whatever. Some of the assets I get from the store are balanced over here. I've also got some I made myself. I made the roof from Procore, made the barriers, made the floors, made some of the walls. This is edited wall here that I did with Procore. Tunnels are part of the pack. Same with the tracks. Wherever I could save time at and keep it cohesive is what this is. So, we're gonna go ahead and get this set up though, so I'm still builderizing though, so that's kind of good, right? Being able to still builderize and do this. It's not like a game, but it's for a game. So, and if you guys know anything about, no, I'm sure you know other YouTubers, but there's one called Baron. His name's the Baron Plays Casual. He actually played on the map too. I think I need to put this at 0.5. Let's see if that'll do it. Actually, I probably should just grab these guys, pull them out of my game object. Now, I've got more than one screen. Like this screen here is like my whole files and work and stuff like that. This is my palette area, I guess you could say. The scene area. So we got that. I released a Conan video today, Jackie, and I'm going to release one tomorrow. So I'm working on something a little different today for a little bit. I still have a couple other games I need to go record too. But I'm trying to get this lined up and work on this some. And I was going to work on this anyway, so I figured I'd share. I've had some people say that I actually didn't build the map, that I ported it in from other games. Which people are going to say what they're going to say, but, you know, that's kind of funny to me. So I got to get ceilings in. I need to do a couple other things. Let's grab you and you. Double click. I'm actually building a subway for a Ravenfield map that I've made. And I wanted to get a whole underground section done. So what I'm doing is kind of fleshing out the building. And then as I get closer, then I'll start putting in details of like turned over train cars, make some of them enterable, do all that stuff. I'm going to be doing more from scratch on this portion than I did the city itself. And grab that. We're going to duplicate you. And do this here, grab that and slide it on over. Ravenfield. And he just Steel Raven just released a version that of the game. It's in beta, or the experimental branch on Steam, that lets users build maps in Unity and port them into the game. I've been working on a VR game on my own, in my own time, when I have time, when I'm not working or doing YouTube. And I have had some prototype assets I had gotten, and they kind of matched a little bit with the theme I felt of the game. So I was like, well, why am I just sitting on them when I could use them to make a game? We'll make a map for the game. So I'm going to grab this, Control, and duplicate, and then spin this sucker around 180, and then slide you back over. So yeah, I was like, well, I got some of this. I know how to edit stuff. I know how to make stuff from scratch in the game. So I'm like, oh, well, why don't I just do that then? So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to grab you right there and duplicate and slide you over. That's an elevator, by the way. That's just sitting there. Okay, we're going to do this. And we're going to take the back corner of this and slide it forward. So I'm going to get off center, pull you forward here. And there's Shine Vision. Hello, Shine Vision. Shouldn't you be asleep by now? Oh, it's probably just getting late over there. Pull this back some. And just trying to line it up with the doorway, which it's almost there. And I just want to make sure it's actually square out with the floor. It is not. It'll be fighting for the Z-axis. So we're going to pop it over one more. Check it out again. That looks good. Good-ish. Nope, it's still fighting. All right, Bobby. I'm going to do something drastic. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. And then go to you and pull you back over this way. And just use that whole piece of the plane. Actually, I think, yeah, we'll do the plane here, not a cube. And I need to start building a brick wall for the tunnel. And this is a different kind of builderization, I guess, depending on what you like on the videos that I do for the regular channel stuff. It's kind of like builderizations, but like, you know, different kind of level. It's a map design, which I was going to do that with one of the Conan things, but I didn't know how many people would actually watch me make a Conan map. But with this one, it's been accepted decently well so far. There's people talking junk, but people will always talk junk. Let's grab these walls here. I'm not going to put an elevator on the other side. There's going to be bathrooms in that center part there. And maybe I might add some vendors and stuff like that. Vendor machines and like maybe a fast food place and whatnot. Move that over here. Okay, there's that. Now, we go over this side and grab this set of walls because I know these are squared out the way I want them to be. And what I'm doing is duplicating them and then sliding them over. Okay, we got that much there. And we're going to spin around 180. Bring it back over. And snap that right there, boom. Okay, so we have a little bit of a size wrong thing-ish going on. But it kind of doesn't matter as much because I can just slide this forward. If you want, I can play a little bit of it and show you the map in action. I don't mind doing that. We can do that right quick if you want. Let me say what I've done so far. File, save, games. All right, this is Ravenfield. This is Unity, and I'm making a map for Ravenfield. Well, I've made a map, but I'm adding a subway to it. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Let me get this up there. There we go. There we go. We'll just show you guys what it looks like. Should get some sounds coming through here. And what it is the Bainburg point of conflict. You know, you guys know me from the Conan and other stuff, so it's either Bainburg or it's Tasty Town. And well, this time it's Bainburg. We're just gonna do 40. I'm a blue kind of guy, so if you can't tell by the channel. All right, so this is it in action. I don't think I'm using the weapons I prefer to do. I haven't played a lot of this game. I just like the fact that I can make maps. So I put this one together. Got ammo drop here. See, there's a thumbs up right there, guys. Right now, this is not regulated on Workshop, so I feel like people would have an easier way of like stealing it. So I don't know. There's a lot of plagiarism on the internet, so. Gotta lead them better. Yeah, yeah. Oops, they're actually going after Petro already. But I've got, there's 5 points you can take. So you've got home base is diner for blue. The motel is home base for red. And then we have Petro, center point, and the park. Let's see. So here is the way to park. I mean to Petro. And there's that fire hydrant gets me every time. I even know I put the fire hydrant there, and I still see the red and I go for it. Alright guys, they've taken it. We can grab the tank here too. Yeah, I put it together. You know, when you say you make a map, I guess most people assume that you created every single model in it, whereas I'm not going to claim I did that. Like I said, I'm using like 50% of it is, very far. 50% of it is assets from their asset store. Then the last 50% is a mixture of modified ones and custom ones that I built. Just like that. We'll keep the frag. We'll keep the frag. What can we change instead of the condor? Oh. Let's try the crappy Indy, maybe? I like the scalpel, too. Alright, so we have a couple sniper points to put in. You got up here. I think I fixed the collider on this table, finally. You got grenades going off everywhere. They're behind us. Okay. Oh my gosh, now I got hit. Can I make it away, please? Can you stop with the... Alright, that's better. Alright, we're gonna grab our... scalpel. Let's see if this'll do. Should be coming over here. I should be coming out soon. You're not gonna come out? You're not gonna come out? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, they're right there. There's some right there. Nope. Man, I'm trying to set up... Oh, there they are. Okay, of course, when I look away... I'll just do... Oh, they shot one? What? Anyway. Oh, that was already dead. But this whole section here is like that. I've got a couple of, like, I would call it Easter eggs out here, too. You got some hidden areas, but this is the basic map and playing on it. The point is, like most points, you know, whoever gets the most points wins, blah, 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 blah. So we'll go back to the map. So here's the subway. I'm actually needing to modify some things to get it working better. Well, to get it moving along. We're going to grab the face of this. Like that. And then this is Procore. Is actually like a model building in Unity. Which I can UV map everything. Actually, let me bind some vertexes right quick. I don't know if you know anything about the gaming, so I'm not trying to assume that you know what binding vertexes mean. Let's grab you. Let's grab this like that and grab the face. There we go. All right, now we're gonna grab vertexes. There we go. Cool. I believe these guys here could be bound together. So I'm going to collapse the vertices together. We're going to collapse these vertices together. And we're going to collapse these two together. Did I do connect or collapse? I think I did connect. Let's do collapse. There we go. Now when I grab the face, it should be good. I'm actually going to combine the face together. Did I miss anything? I did not. And this is another, like I said, another type of builderizations, depending on what you're into. I'm going to grab this and drag it over. There we go. And I just wanted to come right over the wall. Maybe just a little past, just so I got some coverage. Like, we'll go 1, 2 right there. All right, so that's extending the face. This was originally a cube that I did something. Whoa, what happened here? That didn't work out the way it was supposed to. Happy fun times for everybody, right? Yeah, it's not. I probably collapsed the wrong kind of vertices here. Hold on a second. Let me back it up. Happy fun times in the city. Okay, where are some of the other guys? They're over here. There's usually, sometimes when I split some of the vertices, they will overlap. Let's grab those two guys. It should, okay, we are good there. You good there? Okay, we are. Wonder what happened there. Well, let me just grab all the vertices then this way, and we'll call that. Vertices, if you don't know, are little dots and points in models. And that's what we got right here. Let me grab this here right quick. Did I grab it? Did I get it? Did I get it? No, I did not. Let's grab that vertice. Thank you very much. I'm grabbing ones on the back too. Don't need that. Go away. Go away. This is part of the patience thing that you kind of learn. I'm going to grab this little end one, and then I'll reset the face of this, because the one thing in Procore, it can't really edit too much stuff. Like refresh as well as it should, because it's in editor, it's in Unity editing. Let's put it right about there. Yes, I've been working on a game, 2 games-ish. I've got a survival one I started doing, but I'm using a kit to learn like the mechanics of it. And then I got a VR game I've been working on called Circle of Sages. But that's secondary-ish to the YouTube. Ever since Conan came out, it kind of like overtook the hobby of making games. There we go, that looks better. And now we got a little bit of overhang right there. Should be lined up. We are. Good stuff. That's happiness right there. Turn that on. See, it's collapsing it from that. That's why it's collapsing. I have a snap-on, so a snap-on. Wow, that didn't sound right. Let's grab you, and you should be better. You are not. Let's just toy around with this guy. Get the face. What? I turned you off. I turned you off, man. There it is, right there. Grab you. It is off. Okay, so it should just snap back into place. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm going to leave that as is because I don't want it to mess up again. I'm going to grab these walls, and actually I'm going to grab this plane down here. Put it on geometric, which I could have used G for that. So it ain't nothing but a... Anyway, I'm going to grab both of these guys. And we'll go from this point. And we'll go... I probably need about double on that. I got to do the plane separately. I forgot. Grab the plane here and bring you all the way over. Slide you right here. And let's see here. F is to focus, by the way. If you need to focus in life, just press the F key and you'll be fine. Put this on 1, turn back on the snapping. And that should snap right into it. We're going to grab these walls here. There we go. I taught myself C#. Shine Vision, if he's still watching, he knows that point in time. Well, when it started, I feel like you're always learning, regardless of what you're doing. There's always something to learn. I feel like I'm an intermediate user. Let's see here. And let's go. Yes, Control D. And slide that over here. We have a little bit of a depth problem here. Oh yeah, I've got an overhang. I wanted to leave that though, because I'm going to build a couple Easter egg things into it that aren't going to be done on the stream, because that's what Easter eggs are for. Okay, there's that. So we got the walls up. Now let me go ahead and expand this bad boy. Right now it's got a length of 12. We'll go for a length of 20. That's going to be longer than that. Maybe 24, maybe 24. Yes, I guessed right. Second time. And this guy, we're going to go for double the Z length, I think it is. There we go. So what I've done is, like I said, I started off making this as 2 small stops, but I decided that I can make one big metro stop where everyone can come down, and I'll have 1 or 2 claim points down, capture points down here to help push forward. And I wanted to have an advantageous spot to when you get back up on land, when you get it back on the surface. that it was worth grabbing it. So that's kind of, now I'm just trying to make the playfield happen. We're going to grab, right now for ease of use, I'm just going to grab some of these walls here and block off of this section. Pull it forward. Come over. Look at there. Look at that. See, it's right in the hole. And we need one more to go in the hole. Right here. Did it go in the hole right correctly? It looks like it did. Let's make sure. No, it did not. And just go over in the hole a little bit more, that dirty hole. There we go. All right, so we have our little hallway here. Still got to put ceilings up. Once we lock this up and stuff, it'll be dark in there too. But we have that little elevator here. Elevator shaft. Okay, that's up, that's there. I have that in. I'm going to go ahead and extend this bottom piece. And this is, again, something I built in Procore. Simple enough. It was a cube, then deformed it several ways. Like you can actually add vertices and all these other little nice little things to make creating your own assets pretty simple. They probably have they're probably one of the best assets on the asset store, in my opinion. Hello, Rito. How you doing? I'm going to move my snapping to 0.5. Done. Go up. There we go. That looks a little bit more in line, because this is just a very small platform, you know, where people line up before they get on the metro. Or if you call it a subway, that's fine too. 20. So now we have, whoa, 2. It's supposed to be 2, not 20. All right, I don't mind that going into the side right now. It's a little sloppy, but once I don't really want to put too much effort into it until I've got it exactly the way I want. Hey, that's what she said, you know. All right, we're going to grab this, pull that out a little bit. I don't know if I like that. Let's shorten it up a tad. Rock on, Rito. Rito is on the Baniac server, by the way, guys. We're doing arculizations there. Yeah, I think that'll work better on the corner like that. Okay. So I think that this portion should, the reason there's a black border across the top of the whole thing, and what I want to do is add a different color texture to go all the way around and give it some like depth and just change up everything. This looks very boring and gray, but I figured like might as well start with like a concrete kind of color and then kind of go from there. And that's what the whole point is, because I'll probably switch stuff out, change out materials and textures. It's just all that fun. Lots of funness. And we like funness. Mr. Funness. Did I not bring that over there? I did not. Dang it, Bobby. Let's go over here. All right, let's go over here. Slide you over in the hole. There we go. Grab this. Control duplicate. Slide that over here. Okay, so this piece needs to slide over some. If you do a search on my videos, it should come up in there. There's some videos of it. It is like I wanted to make a game that there was progression, but not like you have got 3,233 experience points. You need 324 more to level. I wanted to be a sense of progression, but without having been stuck with an experience. So it's kind of like you actually, I don't want to say you're an herbalist or an alchemist, but you kind of are. Well, you are, and you can collect mats and stuff like that throughout the world from everything. And you can make different kinds of potions and augments and stuff that you have like certain bosses you'll kill, you get a special reagent from them. And if you only get that one reagent one time, and there's like, you learn 3 or 4 different recipes you can make with it and use that to increase, you know, different kinds of abilities and stuff like that, instead of having a very linear, thing. You actually have specific potions, so you want to go for boss or dungeon X so you can do X type of a thing. So also on top of that, it's a mixture of combat and different kinds of combat, and like almost like a Zelda like in there too. So I guess you could say that if I had to say that, but I'll probably get sued by Nintendo now because I said it. All right, I'm going to grab these pillars and just copy them, or duplicate is the correct term. And we're going to to duplicate all these guys and move them, keep moving them down. This is the opposite side of the tracks, obviously. We're going to make a way to cross over before it's all said and done. Maybe do like take one of the bridges I have, the Nash bridges. Let's do this. Let's match it up like that. And then I'll grab this and delete that. And we'll grab like 3 more, I think. So grab a new and we'll duplicate. And slide you over here. And I think we should just get one more for the very end, regardless of how high. I'm just going to go ahead and probably end up removing these then. How does that look without it there? I'm gonna have to figure out somehow to dress that up. I don't like how it is now. I'm not gonna leave it like that, but we'll dress it up later. Put some lipstick on it and call it party later. Yeah, I have the plus version. There's certain aspects of it that I wanted to be able to have, and my eyesight's going bad. It's actually degraded horribly, and I have to be careful. And the darker theme really does help out a lot. I'm going to take that and place it like this. It should be directly. Let's just line it up with these guys because I know these guys are square. Are you square? You are square. Good job. Good job with the cookies. I'm going to go over here. And again, like we're going for the big school, old school metro. I wouldn't say old school, but like the metro kind of thing, like a subway type thing. And I'm again building bare bones as if it's not blown up and damaged in the middle of a war zone yet, because I just kind of want to get to make sure the balance is correct. That's one of the big things I find about map making, is especially in games like that, is like really the balance of it. Like both sides are on an even playing field. And then there's value at every point you're trying to grab to. Now with this section here, I'm going to end up putting in maybe a couple doorways. We're gonna have bathrooms, and I'll probably have like little shops on this side here on this wall. I don't have the ceiling put in yet. Let me grab a piece for the ceiling. I think we'll do that because I have some pieces I'm going to use here. That's going to be in the bathroom. I grabbed that. Let's just choose the same type of plane that I had over here. Control duplicate. I have like, this is my palette, so I copy and duplicate from that palette and just bring it over here. Kind of like when you dab your brush into the paint, you don't put all the paint on your painting you're doing. You put it on the side and grab a little bit at a time, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. I need to rotate this 180 degrees and go like that. And then we're going to just line it up. And with the snapping, it is really, 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 really easy to get everything right. Okay. So 0.5 is not going to be correct amounts. We need a little bit more. I'm going to change this to 0.25 of my snap. And it's still a little bit much. Okay, I'm going to turn off. I hate to turn off snapping though. Let's try 0.1. That's about the smallest we need to go. Yeah, that looks good. Perfect. Perfect. All right, now, oops. We're going to take this and slide it all the way to the end, and then I'm going to extend it to reach the length of the whole ceiling. And again, this is to get started. It will change most likely. I'll end up taking this out, putting in other pieces, have blown in ceilings, which again is not hard to do in Procore. It's not even hard to do in Blender, in my opinion. I just like doing it in Unity because that's less steps I have to take to get the product in the actual map. Okay, there's our ceilings. Is it fighting on a Z-axis anywhere? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Okay. Now we need to get these walls up here. I was thinking about doing like a brick face too, but since the whole map is like solid colors for textures, I probably won't. So that was a waste of time telling you that. All right, I'm going to bring up a new shape, and we're going to build the upper part of the wall. This is the shape tool, so I'm going to slide over, pull up the shape tool again, new shape. Let me see if I can just go ahead and window. We're going to make this as a dockable window. Dock! And I'm going to put it on this side. All right, I'm going to center preview, and we're going to bring that thing over here. Hey, Val, how you doing? All right, so here is our cube. I'm going to build the cube. See how that was very intense. It's very intense. With Procore, though, we can take the faces and do more modifications and also UV wrap them in the program. So let me change this bad boy to like 0.25. So I'm doing 1/4 of a meter. Let's grab this side, so we'll snap it into our shape. And we're going to get enough for a wall. Okay, so we're going to grab that. We're going to grab this and get your face and pull the face up. And that's probably about all we need. We'll go down 1, so we got a nice even area. And we're going to grab this face and pull it out too. Go a little bit further. Actually, let me do a square amount, and then I can just use the scaling to go larger because we are using the same size. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just go down to like a 3 by 3. 3 by 3. Good job with words. All right, go here. All right, cool. Now I have it's called a material editor. We're going to throw that in here. This is part of the Procore suite. And we're going to use the Simple Shop interior textures and click on it. And what it does, it puts every single face as part of the UV map. When I actually open the UV editor, we'll change this to be dockable window. And we'll put that on the side here. Get you face on there, go on that. Now, I'll grab one face. And that'll get us there. There's the whole pieces. We're going to grab this, and I'm going to change. There's different kinds of ways you can adjust your UVs on there. I'm just going to convert it to where it does it manually. Then I'm going to have it where it's actually on a planar, which means all of the lovely faces are on the same like area. Like you unfold the whole box open, and then I'm going to fit it all. Oops, I misclicked off of there. And ooh, what happened to you, sucker? Let's grab you again, please. There we go. And we're going to grab all of them and slide them down to here. I guess I missed a side, so I'm going to go ahead and actually make sure all of these have the same material. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right, so we are going to resize this so I can show you what happened here. Or did it go the other way? I don't remember. Fit UVs, please. Please do it right. Let's do planar again. What the heck, Bobby? Let's make sure everything's grabbed here on this thing, because that's what it should be. Pro Builder. We're going to grow our selection on all the faces there. Go to Material Editor, make sure we applied them all. We did. Now we're in here. We're going to convert to auto. Let's go ahead and auto convert right now. I don't see your circles there, guy. And then we're going to go back to this. We're going to fit the UVs. And let's see what we got here. Okay, there we go. So the UV size is extremely small, which is all we need. And I'm going to go over here. We're going to choose a lighter color. And by using the color, I only have to use one texture for the entire map, which means less materials need to be used. Materials are a combination of a shader and a texture. Both of those together create what visually something looks like. Some shaders make stuff look more metallic, shinier. There's some that make it look like water. So the more you use, the more resources it takes to actually run on your computer. And some of the AAA stuff has a very intense, high amount of them, and very lots of them. So that's why some PCs kind of suck at it. And the less that you use and the better you put them together, the more optimized it is. So when you see people optimizing, a game's not optimized, it's not out of blah, blah, blah yet. That's kind of why. Why are you red? Why are you red? Oh, because you're up there for some reason. Can I fit you? Let's grab you, please. Please. Thank you. Thank you. All right. What is going on here? Is it acting a fool already? It looks like it's acting a fool already. All right. I'm going to worry about dressing it up later. But that's kind of what and with UVs, you can choose where you wrap them and put them on wherever. Let's just I want to get stuff done. I can make it look prettier later. That's the whole point of things. Now, right now, I don't have my stuff zeroed correctly, so I'm going to go back to Pro Builder. We're going to actually go to 0 position on the map, which is directly in the middle of the bottom. And if you can see where the pointers are at, that's actually 0, 0, 0. And what I need to do is get this thing down to that point And let's see, that looks about right. You are not, though. And where is center for that? That is right here, I believe. And I'm going to go ahead and force the transform to be right there. Okay, we still need to come down a wee bit, if you will. I'm going to do this by not snapping now. And go up. And where is 0 at? It's right there, looks like. 0 is right here. So we're going to... Actually, I should go isometric view. Go sideways, go back. And this will let me see where this is perfectly perpendicular. That's about right. Well, we don't need it to be exactly right. Not center. We need to freeze transform. Boom. Okay, we're going to rotate to this side. Make sure we are facing on it by doing this. Press F. Okay, and slide in here. And we're going to slide this over to where it's in corner, and we can go back up just a smidge. There's a grid barely visible. I don't know if it is on my screen. You guys might see better than me. Freezing transform, boom. All right, so we have it centered. We're in place. Everything's good. So now we have set our point of origin at a good spot. Now I'm going to send this back over to Happy Land. And the way I do that is I'm going to take this. I'm going to make it a child of another thing I've got. And then I'm going to 0 its position. And it's going to go all the way over here. Magic. All right, we've got you. Now you're back in our subway to B. Okay. So let's go over here. I'm going to grab the red and get it on the side. We're going to start with this side and work our way over. And what I'll do is actually affect the color of the material here. Oh, for the RTS / city building ones, I had to pull back from a little bit because they're at the point where they take a lot of time to make good content. And with the family life stuff that has gone on in my life, I've had to take a break on that. So it's been a challenge to get content out that's quality because I don't want to be like, here's me playing Forest Village, you better like it type of thing. I'd rather have it be like good. Not, I mean, you'd rather have it be like what I usually try to put out. How about that? It's better. Sounds better. So like City Skylines, the Forest Village, and then what's the other one? Avon Colony. Those ones there, I've kind of had to hold back on a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do you. Think of that. That's about right. And then we're gonna actually bring you back over some more. Actually, no. We'll just do it like this, and pull you up, and get you right about right. Now, let's see, our high point here is almost at the top. We will change that by grabbing its face and go up with it. You have a good one, Burn, too. Thank you for hanging out. All right. And that is about right. So this is our upper wall. That's going to be, and we need to make it deeper. So I'm going to grab this face and pull this one out. I played a lot of the Settlers too. I played that. I played a lot of Majesty. I played a lot of Majesty, which that was a good game. And I played a lot of that style genre. That's probably, I want to say it's in my top 3 like favorite style of games, I guess, to play. Okay, what I'd really like to do actually is where these pillars come out is actually have a little bit of an overhang. So we're going to do that. Pull you forward. Pull you. Oh, I got the face. I need to let go of the face. We need to use geometry editing. What is going on? It does not like me right now. There we go. Come forward. Comfy. Word. Go. I'm not sure what you're asking me. What like? I was resetting the position of this arrow so it was square with the rest of the stuff I'm building. If that's what you were asking. I'm going to go into the material here. Let me show the inspector here. Put it on this side. It was this wall I'm working on right now. And here is the material. This is what materials are. I'm using in Colors Pro, which is a nice set of shaders. I was using it on Circle of Sages. Let's see here. Hey, Jazzy, how you doing? You've been MIA-ing. I really need to rewrap that to make it look good, but we'll worry about that later, like I said. All right, so this is about the right size. I'm going to go ahead and turn this into an asset, which lets me export it so I can don't have to, so it's actually like a piece of the game. It'll create a mesh for me automatically, and it will also create a prefab for me with all the settings I've already got. So let's see, we got the freeze transform will be like that. That'll put everything at 0. Oh crap, I did the wrong thing. Good job, John, good job. All right, we're gonna put you at 0 right now and reset the transform again. Let's get over there. Whoa. We need to do the center pivot. And a center pivot, please. Oh, great. It's acting like a fool now. Just what I needed. Just what I needed. I hate when it does this. Because that's what it likes to do sometimes. All right, let's take you and slide you to almost to 0. Let's freeze transform. Smooth. Wow. That's great. That's funny. Okay, let's put you back at 0. Let me save this, and actually I probably should go down here and resize this face on it and we'll be okay. I hate when it does this. Sometimes that's part of the fun of the editor. Can I grab you? Will at least let me grab you. It will not. Great. This sucks then. Let me see if I can see the vertices back at the origin points here. Let's get all the way back over here. We're flying super fast. And let's get the center point over here. Should be right around this point inside. There we go. I can see the outline of the box. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's annoying. Let's go back in here. Let's just do it like this. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do this. And it's reset. That's hilarious. And now my whole UI is locked whenever I grab this thing. Great. Yeah, I'm going to have to save right quick and restart. Because this is one of the bad things about Procore in Unity. But I'd still rather have to do this than have it in Blender because I get to work with my objects in my scene. Let me grab Unity and start it up. There we go. There we go. Welcome back. Much better. I started this map on Friday morning. Like I said, 50% of the assets are from the store, and then the rest of it is like a mixture of store assets and stuff I've built from scratch, kind of like what we're doing right now. So let's go to 0 point. It's actually supposed to be 0 point, but it does not look like it. Oh, because we're on the vertices choice. Let's get this here, 0 point here. Supposedly, are we lined up well? We are almost perfect. That's good. Almost is not it, though. So let's slide it forward a little bit. Oops, let's get rid of the snapping. Go right here. And grab this, and we're going to freeze the transform. Thank you, Garethus. You'll have a Conan video tomorrow too. So the Conan stuff is still going, for sure. And you have good sleep. I should probably go to sleep earlier. I still need to do some more Albion and some other games. Freeze transform. Boom. I need crazy rain. All right. Looks like I have a rotation problem too. Let me do this. Since you guys know how I do it now, let's go back over here and do it real fast. I would want to explain it so much. I'm going to grab this piece, fly over there. Ultimate God mode, ultimate sandbox, Unity 3D. Okay, let's grab a new shape right in front of me. Let's build it. There we go. Let's grab you and bring you on down. And this is a quick way to do it. This is how I've been knocking it out pretty much. It's really not hard as long as you kind of got a good workflow you've created for yourself. Slide you over. And slide that over. Now we're going to grab the face here. This one, and we're just going to pull it over. This. Wrong way. Okay, grab you. There. Oh, man. There we go. That looks good. Ish. Wow, it keeps wanting to mess up on me today. What is up with you today, Procore? What is up with you today? It's like I got people watching. Oh, it's probably shy. That's the problem. Procore, why are you so shy? Oh, you don't have to be shy, Procore. People don't hate you yet. I don't hate you yet. All right, do we build the cube? We build the cube now. Here we go. Okay, come on, buddy. Let's get it back over here. It's being silly right now, though. Grab you, put you in here, bring you up, and slide this back. All right, why? Okay, you look good. You look good. You're looking fine. Looking good. Feeling great. Let's slide you up, and let's just expand you from your pivot point. That'll make it a little bit nicer in the end, anyway. Instead of pulling the faces, we'll just expand, 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 expand. You're almost there. And I'm just gonna leave that there, and we're gonna create it. And whoa, did I actually go to exactly? Oh my gosh! I kind of look like I've done this before. Yes. Okay, let's take this up, and we're just gonna leave it like that. Once we get it to the height we want it, and then I'm gonna freeze the transform on it, and it'll be that. There, I like that. That looks good to me. And we're gonna change the material. So the material editor, we had the whole thing chosen this time. Yes. I'm going to change it to this, and then we're going to grab the UV editor again, and hopefully we'll be okay. Looks like we're okay for the moment. Everything's okay. Everything's all right. So we've got all those. We're going to convert to manual. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to fit the UVs inside here, and now they're all on here like they're supposed to have been in the first place. I'm going to resize these down. And you can see on the mapping right here when I do this, what this does for the actual face of the product here. Let's move this, see when I move it, it updates there. So this is basically telling it what part of the texture you need to use. And then the shader tells it this is how you're supposed to present it, pretty much. I'm going to shrink this down. We're going to have this there. We'll make it blue, I guess, for now, because I like blue. I'm going to do that after I get the basic shape done, and then I'm going to do the details because I need to get the actual scope things, because I usually used to get ahead of myself, and then I ended up wishing I didn't because I had to change stuff, and then it wasted a whole bunch of extra work. So getting all the work stuff done, which is what I consider this first, is what sets it up for funness later, which is getting to do detail work. Let's slide this over here. That looks good-ish. Now let's make it a little deeper. Really, I'm a little frightened that it wants to act like a fool, but such is life. Okay, we're almost there. Get over a little bit more, buddy. There you go. You're at your little wall. Go one more, just to have you covered, and we'll go up one more. Oops. Grab this face and go one more. And we'll grab this face. Let's just do it all the way around and just make it all go one direction anyway. Just so I got my butt covered. I hate the selection sometimes, though. There we go. All right, we got that. And I'll come out one or two extra. So this will be like the top one, and then I'll flatten out the back once I kind of know I want the shape to be exactly like the way it is. I'm actually going to come back a little bit more with this face here. Pull that out, grab this face, on only this face, and come back to where it has a little bit of the overhang on both sides. has a couple clicks extra, so we'll come back a couple clicks extra. So if I decide to use it inside, it's good to go. All right, I like that. I'm going to export it now as a prefab and create a new mesh for it. Exporting asset. We're going to call this Big Blue Wall. And I'm going to put it in my stuff folder. All right, so we got it done. I'm going to go ahead and hide this, and I'm going to grab my Big Blue Wall out of my stuff folder. And this wall is about the same size as the cube. Now, the difference that we get, all I'll have to do now to get it in line with what we got is grab this. I'm going to grab the transform sizes of the original built one, as you can see that's highlighted, and I'm going to apply it to the Big Blue Wall. I just pulled out. Where are you at, buddy? Where are you hiding at? What you have from me? I can see you. That's just the cube. We can get rid of you. I'm going to grab it out again. I'm going to grab the Big Blue Wall again. And we're going to put the dimensions on you. So we're going to paste component values. And it is where it needs to be. And this is a prefab. If you don't know much about Unity, it's pretty much takes a model, mesh, all that stuff, put it together, and says that this is how you're going to make this in the game or instantiate it in the game. And it's lower overhead because it saves like a blueprint pretty much of the file of the model, and it can have components onto it, which are scripts that tell what it acts like, blah, blah, blah. It'll remember all that and all your definitions done to it. And you can redo it, and it's a little bit nicer on memory. All right, so let's grab this over here. All right, we got that. All right, cool. Now let's go. I like that. Let's make sure we are right above the line. This looks a little, oops, almost not there. That looks cleaner. All right, we're gonna go over here. Make sure this guy's. Hey, Spexy, how you doing, man? Thank you for stopping by, and thank you for your thoughts on Twitter too. I appreciate that. Let's go up on one there. I think that's the same height. That looks good. Okay, so we have those ends there. Oh, that's where that one was hiding at. You sneaky goose. All right, so we have that wall up. Now I'm going to put another wall on this side, and I'll probably change the color because I'm not too keen on that now. I'm going to rotate you. We'll rotate you negative. It's just 90 degrees. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Duplicate. Rotate 90 degrees. I said duplicate. Duplicate. There we go. Negative 90 degrees. Boom. All right, and then I'm going to expand from that point out. Oh, that's a little bit too much expansion there. And now I'm going to slide you forward. And you should be about right. Cool, I can do cleanup later. Cleanup work later. All right, so we have a little bit of an extra. Oh, yeah, I did that a little while ago. Thank you very much. Finally got some lighting that worked too for the streaming, so, or the face cam period. Okay, that's up. Now that's up there. I don't care for the color now, but at least we have the walls in, which is great. I need to fix this, so we're going to open this up in the UV editor now. UV editor, put this here, and grab you, and then let's grab this face. The face. There we go. Well, now, where are you hiding at, Mr. Face? Because no one likes it when you're hiding. There you are. You're hiding way over there. Let's go ahead and choose planar. What is this guy over here anyway? Planar. Convert to manual. Go to planar. All right, there we go. Now we're all cooking with fire. Fit the UVs in here. Now they're all together on this. And you can see, again, when I move the UVs, you can see where it affects it on the actual geometry itself. I'm going to resize it down. Like, I could actually make it say half price on the ceiling there. Like, half price. Anyway, we're going to go for a color. I'm going to pull this here. We're going to bring it in. And what I want to do is resize it to where it fits in one block. No problem. We're not worried about details because all this is color. So as long as it's in the good color characteristics, we'll be fine. I'm going to move it over to a darker gray. Because this is going to be a burning up screwed up looking Metro by the time it's done. There we go. We got our ceiling looking more cohesive. And close out the editor. Okay, so that's set up-ish. Now, in this area, we have our ceiling already, but I want to put in a bathroom because people have to go to the bathroom. And I want to use this type of tile. I like the changing colors, and we have two different kinds of textures that match. One is stained, one isn't. We're in a bathroom, things are going to get stained, especially how long this place has been in turmoil, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? All right. Now, with that happening, I actually need to resize the main plane. That kind of made like a rhyme, I guess, if you will. Let's go ahead and make the main plane go the swain, right thing. And we'll move you over to this point. It should be perfect with it. It is-ish. Okay, and then we're going to duplicate that guy and slide him to the other side of our bathroom area, which is right here. And we'll grab you and put you over there. Boom. Nice. And now we're going to expand it to match up with the other side here. So I'm just going to use this scaling tool and get it close, and then use the transform tool here to actually change it out. It needs to be 12 length. Excellent. All right, and I still want to keep the hallway made of the concrete floors and stuff. So I'm going to duplicate this one more time, get it lined up here, and we're going to go over to the doorway-ish. And I'm going to make this one wide, and we're going to go 4 deep. Boom, look at that. Almost looks like I already knew what the numbers were supposed to be. All right, cool. So now let's take our floors and line them into the hole. Get this one up, lined into the hole, and kind of get a feel for how these are going to look. First off, you need to be the correct height setting, so we'll set you up here. And I'm building this outside of the city now, so I have plenty of room so I don't accidentally click things I've already made. It makes it a lot cleaner. All right. Okay, how high are you still? You're up 1, I think. Boom. All right, and you need to probably come over 1, I believe. Nope, that was the magic spot. AKA G. Okay, so we will take this, duplicate it, and just bring it over just to see how our spacing is going to look. And we got that lovely checkerboard. And we'll take the stained one, bring it down to there, and it needs to come in a little bit. And we'll put you over here. I feel like this needs to come over 1 more, and it did anyway. Excellent. And so that is the beginnings of our floor. I'm going to go ahead and make a couple point lights and put them inside here. This one thing a lot of people, well, I know some people do, but a lot of people don't realize is lighting is extremely important when it comes to setting moods and just games in general for atmosphere. You know, a straight bright light, you know, did I make it directional? Wow. Good job, John. You get cookies, not. Straight white light can make a place look very sterile. Whereas like a yellowish or bluish can add different like contexts. Does that sound good? Is that good enough word? This is called a point light. And if I increase the intensity, you can see what it does. And then if you change the colors for a more bluish one, you can see how that kind of changes how stuff looks. And so we have that. And I'm just going to put a few of these in here, you know, exactly for mood lighting for now. It kind of adds that feels to it, you know what I'm saying? To about that big. We'll also do this guy over here. The problem with using this in Ravenfield, though, is that you can't, he has it where I could do an animation, but even in animations, I can't really affect it being enabled and disabled. So I can't really do that right now, unfortunately. I forgot to put the ceiling up over on that side. Let me do that right quick. Let's grab you and duplicate. Go over here. And I don't need it all the way over there. I just want it on this side over here. So we're going to take you. We'll resize you. I think it should be the, yeah, X is the magic number. Slide you over here. If we want to barricade the front, we will. Maybe it might be a good way to like kind of give another visual on it. I don't know. Slide you right here. And I want to come over a little bit over the where the pillars are at. So it will give it, I can grab those and bring it over. All right, that's a little better. Now let's go into it and shrink it down. Probably like that. And I go to perspective mode. Rotate it. There we go. This will help me zero in on it a little bit better so it's lined up nicer. So I know it's square, which looking at it now, it isn't. Oh, it definitely isn't right there. Let's go ahead and get this back over on that side. That might actually truly have been close enough. All right, we're going to go back to perspective mode. This is isometric mode, I'm sorry, we were just at. And then I'm going to pull this out here and slide it back. Go a little bit further, if you will. Thank you for obliging me there, Mr. Ceiling Wall thing. And I'm going to bring it down just a smidge. Because this, I don't want this to poke through the streets. It does need to be all the way through though. Again, over here, not over there. We're talking about in the actual place. It's like there, like over in this city. When we come in, like I said, I've already cleared out one spot for the subway, but I'm going to end up making this more like a destroyed entrance. But let me use that. Where's my focus there? Focus. Use that. And when you go in here, this section here, I've already hollowed out, like I said, for the subway. So when I do the ceilings, I've already measured about how tall it needs to be to leave a little bit of room, because I have a little bit of give for how I'm going to do the entrances into the subway. So I'm trying to not go up and down as much. Also, the sides, like coming out this much further, kind of don't want to do. So, because that's where the water is, and that's not cool. Oops, what are you doing? There we go. Good stuff. So that is like where the mentality is coming for, like trying to keep the overall height under control instead of going all crazy. I can just put the ceiling as big as I want. No, I can't. All right, so we're back in here. Got the edge, the retaining walls, or whatever you want to call it, the ceiling walls. Let's go ahead and change out the pillars with the other sized ones. Remove you, grab you, duplicate you, bring it over. And what we're going to do, oh, there was the same height. I'm going to shrink it down to that. And let me see if I can get where just over the edge. It is not covering the wall though, which kind of sucks. So I'm going to move the wall back just one smidge back. Actually 0.25 smidges, that's what that is. Which is like smidgets, which we're not going to talk about that because they're now little people. All right, grab this. And that. All right, there's that. And this needs to go in one, I think. I think that look good. And this needs to go over one. That looks good. The same here and here. Okay, cool. And the corners look cleaner now. Again, I'm going to change the color of that. I was going to go for a blue because a bluish greenish thing, but I don't think that's going to work too well. We got to get all the other stuff in here before I can really choose. So this is where our bathrooms are at. Got the ceiling on like I needed to have done in the first place. Have a good one in the paddock, man. Don't have too much fun in there. I'm going to duplicate. And that'll be about how big the bathrooms will be, I think. I don't think we need them to be too much bigger. We'll go back one more because I can do 2 sets. Yeah, that'll be about right. That looks about good. Excellent. I like that. That's good. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and grab some doorways right quick. Already set up. And I have the dark walls, I believe, so we're going to use the darker colored ones here. Let me turn on the actual directional light I have for the testings. Where are you at, Mr. Dark? Okay, we need to change you to where you are shining towards the model because we've got. So let's put you at 0, 0, 0. And then rotate you like this. It should be on their face. There we go. Now we can see how bright or not bright these pieces are. Where's the other doorways? I have them back here, don't I? Yes, I do. It's still doing it from that direction. It's fighting with the other direction of light in the scene. That's the problem. Okay, so let's rotate. I think we can be good enough. I think we can figure out which one's darker and which one isn't. One of these doors is not like... That's it there. What is that? Is that paneling? Oh, it is. That might be kind of cool, too. A little bit of design work. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's bring you over. Over. And come in here. Slide it up. And then we'll use these as our doorways for the bathrooms. All right, all right, all right. Let's take you. And then we're going to rotate you 90 degrees. Thank you so much for rotating correctly. I do declare. All right, we're going to move slide that there. Go up one more. Nope, that's it there. Okay. And we'll remove you. Yay. Okay, I think I'm going to use... I like how those ones look. So I think this hallway, we're going to do that all the way across with these. So go back over here. And we're going to use the wall and this. Control duplicate. I'm going to pull it up a little bit. Jump over here. So we have this bad boy hanging out. Let's go ahead and rotate you 90 degrees like the other one was. I didn't actually need to get this. I could have just duplicated the other piece I already have. Actually, I'll just do that because it's already lined up. And what I'll do is grab this and make it a child of the actual the door we've got already set up, and I'm going to zero it out to where it's there. Looky there. That makes it a lot easier. Control duplicate. And we'll slide the doorway all the way to the other end. I kind of like and actually like that. So we're going to do that. We're going to take these and put them on the walls on the exterior side, or the further out pieces. How about that? That's better words. Not really. And put it, oops, let's go back one. That way we have the doorways to the bathrooms kind of, you walk in, so the smell isn't wafering off into the subway all the way. Okay, so in the bathrooms, we'll need to put up different walls, though. Let's see what I've got for options. I kind of want to do a different kind of wrap on there than have this what I've already got. We do have stalls already, by the way, which makes that a heck of a lot easier. Let's duplicate you, bring you over here, kind of give a feel to it. Maybe that'll tell us what walls we need to use. And I need to actually shrink these down about a quarter of the way. This should be about right for Ravenfield size. And pull you up. And then rotate you on the 90. Oops, wrong way. You just poured water all over the floors. Oh my gosh, what are you doing, man? Why are you acting like this today? Oh, they were already. I just need to rotate them the other way. My bad. 180. Boom. Okay. And let's see how well this lines up on this wall. So we have our stalls, like right this on this wall here. I'm just going to go ahead and use regular walls. I think that'll work. That'll be fine. Let's grab these walls here. And we did 3 deep. Yes, we did. Control copy, or D for duplicate. And I'm actually going to have to place these in a different way, because when you go like this, it's going to do that. Unless I change it to center, then it should rotate the entire piece. Good stuff. And then we'll put this at 180. And then we'll grab each piece and kind of line it up a little better, because that's not the perfect way to do it. There. Is that going? Yeah, that needs to come down another one too. There we go. And that needs to come back up one. My bad. And slide over one. My bad again, obviously. All right, cool. And get you over here. And it should be kind of... Wow, what's going on with you, man? What is up, dude? Oh, all of them are acting like the fool. Let's bring you forward. That's better. Much better. You still need to come up one, I think. Yep. Excellent. All right, now we'll get these stalls up against the wall all the way. How far off are you? A little smidge bit. All right, we'll put this to 0.1. We're getting to some surgical details now. And this will help guide like how I do the rest of it anyway. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, we're going to take these walls and bring them all the way over. We need about there. Then we're going to change them back to the other direction. Pull this back like this. And these come over one. There we go. We're going to also take you, duplicate you, slide you over. And rotate you. And booyah. Booyaka. And it looks like these walls need to go back one space. Let's put it back on pivot, which is actually Z. I think right there is the right spot, the good spot, the tasty spot. Look at there. Okay, good stuff. That's good enough. Now, only one side's going to have urinals because, you know, ladies don't require... Oh, I thought I duplicated you. You didn't duplicate. Why? Why? Duplicate, please. Thank you. All right, and then... Thank you. Sorry about that. And then... Thank you again. Let's put you over... Let's put you over 1. 2. 1. 2. 2 is the magic number this time. You'd think. That's good enough. Good enough for government work, and this is like a government facility, so this will work. Ish. It kind of is. It's, you know, city government. Okay, we're going to do that. Then we grab you and duplicate you and bring you over here. Now, it's going to look weird off-centered because 3D realm in a 2D space is just like that. Okay, it looks like you are lined up, but it looked like this side was not. It wasn't, I guessed correctly. So that means our further wall over there is not lined up correctly. Slide it over 1. Thank you. Take you, slide you over 1. And thank you too. Wow. Lots of thank yous today. All right, that's not too bad. Not too bad. All right, we'll grab this wall again. Duplicate and bring you over here. Here. Make sure, yep, you're good. And we'll rotate you by -90. I started this after I did building games. Building games taught me how to do this. Thank you, though. I appreciate that, man. Oh, since you're here, I can give you, since for some reason the message thing is not working, I can give you direct a link to the Discord, my friend. I kind of don't put it out there because, like, just in public, because we have a really nice community. Everybody works well together, except for Rothgar, but we expect that of Rothgar because he's a dwarf. You know how dwarves are. But he's a real, like he has the beard, you know, the whole on. But he's got a different kind of accent than a regular dwarf. Let me go ahead and grab that. I'm not on the not the Ravenfield one. Baniac Banta. Okay, let's go ahead and go to you. We will get that. We'll go to general. And we'll create an instant invite. Copy. And paste. So anybody that's seen the millions of people that are here, you're welcome to join. Please respect the mods. Please respect the angry dwarf. All right, that looks pretty good. So we have our basic walls up for the bathroom. I'm pretty cool with that. Okay, so let's grab some details. I think Jazzy wanted some details. He might not still be here. So let's grab you. Let's grab this and duplicate. Bring it over here. Slide you up and over and up. There we go. Oops, you are not facing the correct direction, Mr. Sink. It's plural. We have more than one. All right, sinks. This is part of some of the assets I got. Again, I don't mind making stuff, but you see how simple that is. And it's like whenever I started working on a game, I was like, there's a certain amount of value you put on everything that takes your time. And it's like, what is worth me learning to do or taking time to do and what is not? And it's like me learning how to code and make sure I know how to use the editor correctly had more value to me than actually making models from scratch on there. So that's why I invested in them. But I do make my own to complement it or to make it and then use these to complement it. And then I also edit the existing too. That's just how I go, how it rolls. Son! Is this the mirror? That's a trash can there. That's the mirror. Excellent. Mirror. And what I can do is do a reflective surface shader too. So let's grab you, bring you over here. Ask my ex-wife, I guess. All right, let's grab you, put this up here. Go up here. And do this and pop that over 1 or 2. That looks good. Let's look at the depth. You know, oh, that's got a decent depth because once I go forward 1, yeah, depth is there. I'm going to end up making this a broken mirror. I'm going to get reflective. I've got some reflective shaders that look well. Even just to changing that to the metallic one would be great. Let me see if I get the metallic one in here. I do not have one set up yet, so I'm going to set up a metallic shader for it real quick. Take you, we've got that. We're going to just rip it up, and we're going to rip this up. And then I'm going to take this guy and give you, look at that. It's using the specular reflective. There's a probe sitting on top, which is kind of funny how that's working. I could put another probe in here and it could draw from that because there's no other one working right now. So let me go over to his existing probe and copy it. Where's it at? Right here. There's the lighting probe he's got. Renderer, reflection prober. And which one is the actual probe? There's that one, the day and the night one. I'm hoping I can just duplicate it and bring it over and it'll do it. He might have it set up a different way with the scripting. We'll see. Grab you, bring you over to that. I hate when it does that. So far away. All right, cool. Where is the reflective robot? It's not an anal probe. Probe. It probably is somewhere in here. There they are. Okay, where are you hiding at? Right there. Okay, buddy. Let's bring you up. Put you in the bathrooms. Let's see if it'll work. I wish I could specify more where the shader's pulling it from, but it should be actually be able to choose in a decent manner. You can see how it's reflecting currently. Yeah, it probably is not going to act friendly yet. But this will actually take the reflections of stuff and pull it in, which is pretty cool. Hey, Dragon Master. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just really like building. I enjoy maps. Like I said before, I almost started, instead of doing a Conan series, again, I started almost doing a map building series for Conan, but then this stuff happened and it's Ravenfield and it seems really cool. So I'm going to turn down the reflection on this, the smoothness of that, so it's not so apparent what it's reflecting. I don't know if I can use a camera renderer actually to do render texture. That way I can put a camera in here, face it towards whatever you're looking at, and it'll actually, and then put the texture on the front of there to show the reflection. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that or not. I probably could ask Steel Raven if it's possible. I don't know if I could slip it into a couple parts that he does not allow any scripts to be attached that are not part of the Raven field tool set, which very understandable. I'm not talking any junk on that. Oh, let me make sure these sinks are down below. They're good to go. Good stuff. We got a janitor with us. We got a trash can. There's the urinal. Got to put the urinal in. Gotta go pee, you know, fine. Let's duplicate you, bring you over here. Pull you up, get you over there. Zoom in. I gotta rotate you 180. Ladies' room is obviously not gonna have these. Probably need to put like more mirrors and tabletops or something. I don't know. Wait. It was correct already. I was about to say. All right. It looks like these are automated ones too. So any guy can use them. Remember, now whenever you're at like airports and stuff, remember there's always like a couple short ones for people that are vertically challenged. Slide that over here. We'll do like 4 or so, I guess. And what we'll probably end up doing is make another little room in here for like the janitor closet. Okay, now this one will move up, and I'm gonna these actual ones are probably right. These guys are probably need to actually get resized a little smaller. We'll go down to 0.8 scale, which I have the maps currently set up to be in meters, so a unit of 1 is 1 meter. Okay, that looks a little bit like more like kid type stuff there, right? And we'll get little dividers too in here to get a little privacy. Okay, grab you. We'll do 2 more. All right, I need to space these a little better too. I like that spacing here. So how many is over? Let's pay attention. Pay attention, John. All right, they're kissing each other right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 4. Get to kissing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your turn to yeah. 2, 3, 4. You're already touching, aren't you? Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you need to get flat with it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so that's that there, and that does leave a little bit of room, potentially to put a closet in here. We'll see how it goes. That kind of looks cool though. I'm good with that so far. It looks like a bathroom. It looks like it's wasted space too. Let's do something about that. We can't have no wasted space up in here. Yeah, I'm not. I'd like to actually. Whoa! Don't touch that. That's bad, John. Don't hit that one. All right, we'll grab this guy here. I love when it does this stuff sometimes. Nice. Let's grab this. Yes. Much better. Got you, and we'll grab you, and we'll slide you forward, my friend. I feel like chicken tonight. We should probably at least move up 2 sets of squares. Good night, Rito. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully your tame went well, and you can sleep comfortably. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that feels more like a bathroom size. That's going to end up leaving the ladies' bathroom too much room. No. So I guess we'll end up moving. Let's go ahead and move the door back on this side. That way we can do a little bit of finagulations on how we require it. The bathroom odors are just going to have to slither on out the door. Oh, dares. And there, you probably stub your toe on that, so we're going to bring it down 1, maybe 2. We got a good connection on the ceiling too. Yeah, that's good enough. There. All right, and we're going to move the ladies' bathroom over that side too. So let's grab you out of the way a little bit. Let's grab the doorway, bring it over here. Oh, no. I had as a child of the main door. My bad. There we go. Excellent. So now we're going to slide this into place here. And we're going to grab this one and slide it over there. We also made the bathrooms smaller on the guy's side so they can't really miss as easy. Okay. Very nice. Ooh, I like that. That worked well. That went well. That went as planned. It looks like these are overlapping horribly. Horribly. There we go. There we go. You're still overlapping, my friend. What do you? This might need to move over 1. Yes, it did. We found out the answer. Let's shift and grab and bring this over 1. Excellent. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, that's a little cooler anyway. We're going to have this gap in the middle. Maybe we could do something secret surprise in there or something like, you have found the secret mystery. There's no, we'll put no colliders on that thing, make it to where the nav mesh can't go in there, and then we'll have like a secret thing in there for people one day. Let's move it over to here. Oops, I forgot to move that guy over. That leaves a little bit of room. Okay, I can resize the walls. Let's get this urinal over here. The kid area here. Maybe we should get some like those sticker footprints to put on the floor so they know where to stand. Oh, Big Pat's here. He's gonna get bored immediately. Watch out, guys. Have you guys here. Duplicate. Bring it over on this side. I'll show you. We can do a little. Well, I can't really test this yet until it's in place. So I was gonna say we could do a test on it, but and bring you over here to there, and I believe we're coming up right on that. Okay, cool. Let me get you. That's about good for a wall, and these are all up on each other like nobody's business. Yeah, they can. This could actually move over a little bit more, so we'll do that. And that means I could probably put a doorway here, and then let put dividers. We'll try that out. Let's do this. Let's rotate it 90. All right, and we'll grab you and bring you over. Ooh, we can just shrink it down a little bit. They will be generally not all like not divided amongst them, but each one will have their, the ladies, men, and them will have their own. All right, make sure this is the right width. Yeah, we got a little bit incorrect widthness. Can I get a widthness? Get what I did there. That's what I did. Okay. Let me do this. We're gonna go to perspective mode, isometric mode. Go perfectly on top of it, and check and see who is wrong. All right. So you can come over one. We're gonna grab these walls. We're gonna grab the walls, please. Thank you. Nope. Nope. There we go. There's the walls there. Boom, boom, and Unity, please play nice today. All right, let's just go back to perspective mode and go back to ISO mode now. Okay, cool. Now that we have these walls, and go to perfect Y mode, F, Y mode, please go to, okay, we should probably choose the center pivot, and that'll probably let me line up a little bit easier. Focus, focus. I go to top. There we go. Perfect. Now, this is probably going to have to go like that to kind of cover up that hole. This side, the entire area needs to move forward, which kind of sucks. And it has to be like that. So I'm going to do that. We're going to grab all the urinals again after we move the wall. That's what we're going to do. We go perspective, top mode. Please go to the top on ISO. And we're going to take you, go back to Y, 0 in, and just pull you forward a little bit. That should be all I need, actually. Let's just make sure this is lined up. But that's pretty decent. Okay, that'll work for me. We're down with that. I know that looks kind of weird, or like why are you putting that much into it? But this way we can have little closet spaces in here. Pop you over there. Yeah, that'll be fine enough. Oh, is it not? Looks like it's offline. It's not assigned. Okay, let's bring this over one. There we go. That corner is well done there, and that is in. Are you in? Yes, you is. Excellent. And we'll put the pieces in the corner there to cover it up. All right, so we now have that set up. I can now move these guys over. We're just going to grab all the urinals. We're Let me grab the urinal, please. There we go. And we're going to slide them over. If you put something in the chat there, I'm sure someone's got the information. They'll be happy to give it to you, how they got on. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. CVA, it's probably spaced out from the wall. It is. So we go back one more. Booyah. And the spacing on that side is ish. Close-ish. Enough right now. Excellent. Okay, and we have full-on little water closet, I guess, for that side for the guys. And then the ladies, we're going to put one at the front, I think. Let's do that now. Take you, we're going to rotate you negative 90 degrees. And this sucks because I got to manually rotate it correctly. All right, that looks like it's going to be good enough. Did I duplicate you? Yes, I did. Thank you. Thank you for doing it right the first time. Okay, that is about... Boom. That's good there. You know what? I'm not gonna go for realism. I think we might go for funism, meaning that I'll put doorways with the doors broken down in between the two because this is going to be decimated. There's gonna be combat going on in here, and this will just add another bit of stuff that needs to happen, like that can happen, more variables into the map. So let me grab regular doorways. Where's some? Do I have any in here? I do not. I just have the big doorways. The big doorways. We need to get the smaller doorways. You're correct. The feminine products. I almost forgot. Where is that? I got vending. Where are they at? Oh, there's a soap dispensers. Exit sign. Can't forget the exit signs. Yeah, exit emergency. Newspaper. That's a urinal. Is this in here? Is that it? Oh, there's a paper towel dispenser. Okay, and there's the soap dispenser there. Excellent. Good call, Pat. I almost forgot that. We got to at least have that in there. Grab you, slide you over. This is almost like Sims, but it's not. We're building this to go kill stuff in it. All right, there we go. That's over here. Here. All right. And we are going to flip you. We'll do 180. Slide you over. Actually, we should put you on the wall. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to go ahead and change out these back. I liked how they looked. Been nice and all, but to keep it cohesive and make it a little bit more me-friendly for getting it done, we're going to have to use it like this. So we'll duplicate you, bring you over here. Yep, it's going to happen. I'll get to that too. There's a good call on that because we do have the janitor's bucket at our disposal. He is right here, and then we also have our caution sign that's going to go out too. Because we're in the midst of battle, we definitely need to watch out for that. Good call. Let's see. These are all little things that are going to go into the build too. Here's a broken and up little. Yes, we help. And then we got the little car ride. Checkout center. What I'm over here for? I'm over here for doorways. And we're going to get that guy. Let's find you in my mix of stuffs. I am missing a different door, so let me check this door here. That's interesting. Well, we'll grab you, and hopefully you'll match enough. If not, then I'll reskin you and do it differently. I'll rip your flesh off and reskin you. How about that? All right, all right, all right. All right, let's see here. Yes. That's what, actually, I've actually had a couple YouTubers use the map I've currently got. Pat, I don't know if you play, Ravenfield at all. But I've got the main map. It's mostly done-ish. I've got to go through and redo like interval buildings and stuff like that later. But let's grab this and put this on here. But a few of the YouTubers got they thought they had pretty good details. I'm a YouTuber and I thought I had good details, but I might be biased. I don't know. There's like a self-glory thing I'm not really into. Like there's a self-respect, self-glory. Like the picture of me with my thumbs up at the entrances are kind of to protect, kind of like, you know, like I made this map so no one can like rip it and then be like, I made it, and they're lying there. Hello there, Beowulf. How you been? Yeah, I can't wait to see what Funcom decides to end up doing with Conan, because they need to decide what they're going to do with Conan, and what they're going to do. I mean, you got a lot of people like yourself waiting for the console. Okay, there is a gap here, and she is not pretty. You are lined up, but you are not. Okay, let's get the front piece here. Now you're in line. Now you are. Okay, let's grab you and put you on the other side then. I'm going to have to reskin these so they are the correct color scheme. There, so this way there's a little pass-through for people to go through. And we'll make this a little janitor closet. All right, now we need to squish these together so they're lined up. We'll use exterior as our point of reference. There we go-ish. I can go one more maybe without overlapping too much. I don't want any Z battling happening. It looks okay-ish, but I know in my mind that it's probably going to. I'll remember that, and I'll come back and check it later once I've finished the rest of the map, and then we're doing playtesting. Which, if any of you guys have the game, let me know, and I'll let you, if you want to, you can playtest like the subway whenever it's about ready. Okay, that looks better. You know, I have not had much luck with devs lately in getting copies of games to do. I don't know. I've tried to, you know, start conversations with them about playing them, and just not like any luck right here lately. I mean, I had talked to the makers of Dark and Light about getting in on that, like right when it came around time for it, and yeah, and then they've already done a beta and didn't invite anybody like that I know of the bigger guys either. So Snail Games hates people. I think they bought out Wildcard, the makers of Ark. So they probably, anyway. I'll be quiet now. I love me some guys at Wildcard though. They're nice people. Okay, so these guys look a little bit. There's going to be a little bit of a spacing issue. I'll deal with that. I'll probably make some door jams. That's probably what I'll end up having to do, because I don't like the spacing, but I kind of need to have that to let it breathe. Let's go ahead and get some ceilings in. So I'm going to grab the tiles we already have done here, and we're going to resize it. Let me go put it back on pivot, and then it just needs to be, I think it just needs to be 4 along the x-axis, and it should cover it up. Yes, it did. Good job. So we have that much already in there. Oh, look at the reflection. Good stuff. All right, good stuff, good stuff. Excellent. Okay, now we need to get our little soap dispensers. Oh, we got to put the walls up too. Okay, we're going to grab this sucker here. Oh, we already have the wall right there. Excellent. And we got the doorways we need to bring around too. Dang it, man. Let's grab you, and let's grab you. Let's duplicate you. It's going to be a little bit more effort to maneuver these guys, right? All right, all right, all right. And yeah, I knew that was going to happen there. Let's just make sure that they are both at 90. And then we will take you and make you -90. Boom. Okay, let's slide over here. Let's just make sure the stuff's set up well. Yes, it's actually a pretty decent game. If you got people that are pretty decent at the game with you. All right, that's there. Let's grab this piece of wall. I thought I was clever enough to be able to grab it correctly, but I was not. Let's put this guy right there-ish. The cool thing with the regular walls, we can resize them however we want, and they'll fit just fine. I just need to make sure that these pieces here line up correctly too. Looks good. Looking good. Feeling great. Kind of. Okay, let's grab... Oh, these need to move back, though. All right. Let's pull this back to here. And that's fine. Whoa. I'm going to duplicate you, and then we're going to bring you to where you're in the middle of this. It could slide over just a smidge more out of the way. That looks pretty good. And then we'll duplicate it one more time and then line it up with this wall. Okay, that looks good. And now we'll take this one, make sure it's on the very edge of the first one right here. And then I'm going to resize it. We'll try it at maybe, looks like it might be 0.66. Nope, way off. 0.5. Okay. It's still a little bit of an overlap, so we'll do 0.48. Okay. It might be the winner. Winner. Yeah, I'm good with that. Excellent. Whoa. Hey, Cripple, how you doing? I'm glad to see you, chilling. Thank you so much, too. 0.48. And slide this bad boy here. Could be bad girl since this is the ladies' restroom, if you will. And grab this here. I'm going to duplicate you. And slide it over there. Ooh, you are not acting cool, Mr. Wall. Let's make sure our doorway is lined up first visually. Go ahead and recenter so I get a little bit smoother action here. Because everyone likes a little bit of smooth action, you know what I'm saying? Smooth up on you. Yeah, I got to figure out something for these door jams. I'll work on that on my own time, if I shall. Let's just go ahead and use this. Maybe this is over too far. Yeah, looks like it is. Good stuff, John. Good stuff. You did some problem solving and it worked. Take you and slide you over there. Okay, cool. They are physically lining up. It's actually a horribly striped area. I might put pictures on there and leave the walls up like that with those textures on them. I kind of like the definitive style that's happening. That's like Beetlejuice was kind of thinking about coming here, but he didn't. All right. I wonder if I can just put the snapping at 0.05 and it would be able to match up a little better. Like we can go one more. Looks like the z-axis is still battling with itself. Yeah, I'll do lineups later then because that is not going to be friendly whatsoever. Regardless of what I do, we'll leave the space how it was. Go 0.1. Okay, and now let's get this. I'm going to go ahead and remove the ceiling right quick so the light can come in here a little easier. Just make it disappear. A little bit better lights. All right, so we have the towel dispenser. So I'm guessing right here would probably be the paper towel, and we'll put a wastebasket right below it. I think that'd be good. That would look realistic enough, right? Because you know how realistic these graphics are. AAA graphics here, guys. AAA. super high intense poly. That's about centered. Is that lined up right? Oh, it is right there at it, maybe. Yeah, I'm cool with that. It's funny. Stuff like that's like, yeah, that kind of looks good. I'm good with that. It's like it's a freaking paper towel dispenser, David. Don't get that excited. Let's grab that, pull it over, and pull you back. There we go. Boom. And get the trash can in here. Wastebasket for some. And again, like once I get the scene being put together, this thing might get ripped out and we might put something else in there. Who knows? It could come over like one click. It's going to be one of those things. Okay. It will come back over one click. I'll worry about that later. Let's put one on the other side too. This will center up the sink a little better, I guess. Well, it's already centered up then, I guess. And we'll put paper towel on that side. Looky here. I need to probably resize these. I keep forgetting to resize my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's put it at 0.75, 0.75, 0.75. I need to do some testing and see how much bigger everything really is. And having done that, it's not bad, but I need to bring these down. I really need to play test this. But I really don't want to have to drag it all the way over, export it, do blah, blah, blahs and all that stuff because it takes forever. Come on, buddy. Come on. Let's grab you and put you on the wall. Here. Get on the wall. Down here. And we're going to resize you again. 2.75. 3/4 of its original size. I might even make it go smaller. Oh, foul. I don't know how many of you guys have been watching from the beginning, but I'll show you also if you want to see the, I don't like that. Oh, I might not be able to put soap dispensers in here. Oh my God, so unsanitary. If you guys want to see the original map, this Bainberg itself over here, I'll be happy to show you. But if you have Ravenfield on their Discord, the map is linked. Okay. So inside our subway, you're coming in. Oh, I gotta go to these little girls' room. Oh my God, there's no ceiling. What is the sky? It's crazy. Yeah, that's perfect. I really need to play test the sizes. I wish I could bring in a character controller from Ravenfield and just press play to play test this because that's all I would need to do. But it's not. Let me add a component, put a box collider down on all these. Apply, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What is up? Why you no show box collider? Oh, because it's not showing the height at all. 1. Oh, no. 0.1. And the center will be -0.05. And so it has a nice little extra bit of collision. And now the rest of these should have colliders on them. Should is a very powerful word, as everybody knows. Yes, it does. Good stuff. I'm going to copy these settings. Copy component. And on the stained floors, which we have, for some reason, there's stained floors on the ladies' side of the bathroom. I don't know what happened. Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. But, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and paste a box collider on that, too. So we're going to paste component as new. Paste component as new. It doesn't want to do it, so we'll put box collider on. Maybe I can paste component values. It doesn't want me to paste the component values. Thank you so much for that. Let's put you at 0.1. Put your position at -0.05. And then apply. Excellent. So all these guys should have their Yep, box colliders. That makes it so things aren't going to fall through. Simple square walls and stuff like that are fine, in my opinion, getting box colliders, whereas more intricate shapes that are not moving at all get mesh colliders, which end up flagging static. So if they have the same material, they get matched together, which I'll be quiet now because that's a lot of talking about Unity stuff. All right, let's do this. I'm going to go ahead and put a box collider on the walls while I'm remembering. Apply, please, after, yes. Excellent. So now that I applied it on this one, the little green border there is the box colliders. All of these now should have little green borders, and they do. For the doorways, though, I'm going to do mesh just because it's easier for me. And I will probably remove these whenever I bake the nav mesh, which is what the AI or the bots use to tell them where they're supposed to go. Let's go here. Let's grab you. All right, cool. And now we're going to put a mesh collider on you guys. Mesh. Mesh. And I'm going to tag it as static, which I'll show you on my inspector here. Whenever I'm doing stuff, I'm often looking at this stuff. And here's the mesh collider, which you won't see. If I change it to a convex one, you'll see all the lines and stuff, which I'm surprised at how clean it is. Usually convex colliders are not very clean. I might leave it like that because it uses less resources. A non-convex collider, whenever using it with a thing called a rigid body, which blah, 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 it uses up a lot more resources. Let's just say that. I'm going to leave it at convex, and I don't have to use it as static if I don't batch them together. That's great. I don't know if you guys had any value out of that whatsoever, so I'm going to take a bite of some melted ice cream right quick. I'm going to drink some sweet flavored water, milk, vanilla. Yeah. Why are you here? Okay. All right, that's in. I'm going to take a little break from the bathroom. I want to get into this because there's some things I want to have happening in the main room here, in the main facilities, the main chambers, if you will. I have some basic trains or metro pieces already. I want to use a different one though than that first one. I want to use these guys here. Get the green ones out. Come on, man. Quit selecting the wrong thing. Why you not like me? Why you do this? Focus on you. My God, I am clicking on. I don't like this sometimes. Okay, look at that. We can click on you. Now we'll hold shift and click on you. Now we have both of them. Control D to duplicate. And of course I drag it too far and it goes on the other side of the screen, which is a great function of Unity. Pull this up, pull over here. And here's some trains. And then I'm going to actually resize these as well. I think they are just about perfect though for our tunnels. And put this to space to 1. And the cool thing is I was thinking about leaving one set of these as functional and making an animation where they're moving through the tunnels. Should line right up with it. It looks like it did. Good job. You get cookies later. And slide you, boom, right there. Connected. Gonna get myself connected. All right. And the cool thing, like with this point light we did earlier, I can take that, we'll duplicate it, bring it over here. Here. Bring you over. There we go. And actually, I'll probably use spotlights for that. Yeah, we'll use a spotlight instead. Let's do that right quick. That'll be kind of fun. That's something to do different. Going to click this. I'm clicking on lights and adding a spotlight. And it is usually facing directly down, but this time it's not because it's as a child of the train. I'm going to have to use a point light to light up the actual area around it some, but give it a glow. We're using that as our basic. The focus on you, so not so fast and jerky. Grab you, and now I'm going to increase the field of range and the depth by a nominal amount. Let's just say it's a super bright halogen light. And now there, I'm going to change the color to more of a yellowish tint. Like that. And then I'm going to increase intensity. Okay, so that's like that. We're going to go ahead and widen it up a tad bit more. I'm going to duplicate you and slide you over here. So now we have the double lights coming out the front. And then there's a couple ways to get this stuff looking more authentic. What I'm going to do first is grab and make a plane. We'll just do a basic. We don't have to do one that's for pro builders. We'll just use Procore. We'll just use a 3D object plane here. No, didn't mean to do that. My bad. Create 3D object plane. There it is. All right, here you go. We'll rotate you -90. Is that right? Nope, it's just regular 90. My bad. All right, cool. Okay. Now I'm going to resize this to maybe 0.1 and 0.1 and 0.1. And actually, I should keep the depth at 1 because it's a plane. So there's actually no third dimension in it, even though it's a 3D object, because it exists in a 3D world. Yay. Lots of information. All right. Rotating. It looks like this is about, I don't know, what would you say, like a 30-degree angle or so, maybe? Maybe. We'll rotate it -30. Is that correct? Is that right? Nope. Wrong. It's on the x-axis then? Man, I suck. Oops, that's too much. Let's try 70. It's pretty close. All right, so we're going to... Right now I have it where it moves along this pivot on a local. I'm going to turn it to a world axis. So you can see it's even with the world now. So if I move it back... Whoops, I need to turn off this. We're going to slide it right about here. Okay, and it's a little bit wider, so we're going to make it a little bit thinner. Some weight. Where's our lines at? Right there. Where's the other side? Right there. So we're going to take you, slide you over, and then we're going to take you and slide you up. There we go. Happy goodness. When you can get it, take the happy goodness, because it's not always there. Let's do pivot. I'm going to change it back to this size and bring you down. Pick you back to there. We'll put you on local size spacing. I'm going to slide it up some. Now, I could go in and edit the complete model, cut out this section, and put it back in and replace it with an emissive material, but I don't feel like doing that. So we're not. I'm going to now take this, duplicate it, and move it down to here. It didn't duplicate it. Yes, it did. Good job. Good job, John. You did all right. And it should follow the line we've already created for it. It did. Now, you can grab both of these and slide them over. Just to slide them over. Slide them over. Good job, John. All right, I'm going to grab you, and I'm going to make a material for it. So let's reduce this down. Put you up here. I'm going to go to my stuff area. And we're going to right click in here, going to create a material. And we're going to call it light. And we'll call it white-ish, because that's what it's going to be, a white-ish, light-ish. And I'm going to change the shader on it to a Tuning Colors Pro. And we're going to do the standard PBS. So this gives it more of a, again, the style. It kind of helps with the style of it. And this is what we're looking at, an emissive. And we're going to change the color of that. How are we going to, and the way we're going to do it to line it up correctly. Let's resize this a little bit. Is we're going to take this eyedropper and go over here and grab you. Of course, I just want to do it because I don't have enough light to show it off right. So it's probably going to pick the wrong thing anyway. Yeah, we'll not worry about it. We'll get close as we can. Where'd you, there it is over there. We'll grab this, put it on yellow, get it about yellowish with some more whitish. There you go. Nice, nice. And now I'm going to grab the white texture that I've got and place it in the emissive area. There we go. What did I not do yet? Oh, real time maybe. And we need a little bit of illumination. There it is. There's a boom right there. Oh, I did HDR. Dang it, man. I am not doing the right thing. Okay, so now we got that. Let's go ahead and just slam this thing on here because it's probably going to be super duper bright and I probably need to pull it back. Light whitish. And so it's actually emissive of the colors that we've got. So we have the actual light itself lighting up. I'm going to tone back the color a little bit though. Go to you, pull this back some. Yeah, we don't need it HDR. We'll pull it back some. Takes a lot of resources. So we're trying to keep this somewhat friendly. Let's move it back to about right before HDR. And get you a little more yellow-like. Okay, and then I'm going to see if I can just remove. There we go. Okay, cool. And that looks pretty good so far. We're going to duplicate both of these when we're done. Let's make a orangish light one. I'm just going to duplicate our first made one there, or first made one. We're going to rename it orangish, because it's orangish. Let's grab you. Make it like that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Looks all nice and orangish. And we're going to put you on. It won't let me do it. Why? Because I have the lights in the way. Let's go ahead and turn the gizmos, take 3D icons off. All right, and we're going to make it a little more orangier by bringing the slider down some. And okay, it's still pushing out more of a yellow. Let's add some metallicness and smoothness to it too, though. All right, and we'll change you back here, more orangish. It is lighting up, so it's going to be the yellower side of the spectrum. It's going to shine more than the red one, in my opinion. I'm not going to battle with this much longer. Let's go ahead and use a ramp texture on it. Actually, we're going to disable that. We're going to disable that. We'll keep the reflections on. We'll do the same thing with you. So we will remove that. We don't want, oops, that there. Okay, cool. So we have that. And before I change anything else, we're going to take these guys. And I'm going to take the plane here. Call it white headlight. And I'm going to add a point light to it. So this is going to make the little area around it glow some. Going to pull it in. Doesn't need to be huge because it's just around its direct area. Increase intensity a little bit more. All right, all right, all right. Now, let's slide you guys over one. All right, and then we're going to put a little bit of that going there. And I do want all of my lights to cast hard shadows, because that gives it, again, more of that blocky look. Where's the shadow type? Hard shadow. And it also is a little less stuff on there. All right, I will talk to you later. If you can't get on, I will help you tomorrow. I'll send you the information through Discord, because I know that'll work. Okay, there's that. And let's get you. Put you right a little bit closer to here. And I will... Now, where's this point light hanging out at? Because I feel like it is not correct. Let's pull it out a little bit. There we go. All right, and that's giving it that I'm glowing look. And we're going to duplicate you and bring you down to here. And we're going to copy your color. All right, well, good stuff then. I'm glad you were able to get in then. And boom. So this is adding both the glows of our lovely emissive front end headlights. There, let's grab this one. There we go. Let's grab this one and take you and shrink it down a little bit. And I still wanted to have a little bit of brightness going on there. Don't worry about the shadow strength. I keep it solid 1, so it's already going to be somewhat of a resource hog. I just want to kind of keep it kind of in line. No, I want the intensity, not the range. All right, man, you have a good sleep. I will talk to you later. Let's grab the yellow one. Let's grab the yellow one. There we go. And increase that one a little bit so they can kind of be blending there. Excellent. So I have them together in the same spot. Let's move the yellow light underneath our yellow plane, which we're going to call yellow headlight. We have our spotlight for the, okay, that one there. So I'm going to actually delete it. So we have the one here. We have a complete setup now of our lovelies there. Okay, cool. I'm going to make another game object now and call it headlights. And we're going to just take these bad boys here and put them as children of the headlights there. Boom. And now we'll just duplicate it and slide it over. Just physically line it up. It looks visually lined up. So now when we look at it, without anything going on, there we go. Let's go ahead and do 3D gizmos because I think that'll make them smaller from a distance it did. Let's just, I wish I could just, where's it, just turn them off, period. Here we go, boom. All right, so now it actually looks kind of like headlights on it are lit up and they're shining up in front of them. And that's giving it some more life to the scene. I will be cutting out the doors and stuff, but in actually adding interiors because the insides of these models have nothing. Let's go ahead and do one now. I guess we can do this guy. We'll duplicate it so what I've already got doesn't get screwed with. So here's our model. What I'd rather do first is we're going to create a couple of things. So I'm going to move this screen back over. We're going to take you, go big. Take you, go big now. Take you, go big. We'll do a new shape. Grab our shape tool. Center preview. Let's put it right here. Show preview. Let's put you... Let's make you maybe 10. No, we'll do 20 then. And we'll make you go up maybe 4. And we'll make you go wide like 3 or so. I'm going to go ahead and build it. Put this up inside there. Get it all up inside that thing. And actually put you inside the box here. I'm placing it inside the train. And why did you do that instead? Because that vehicle's there. It should be inside of this one. All right, that's at 0 point within the lovely there. All right, so I'm going to recenter you here. Recenter you over there. All right, that looks pretty good-ish. Going to open you up a little bit there, buddy. I can move you back a smidge. It's about right. Okay, and then slide you down. And then make you go up a little taller. No rest for the wicked, my friend. All right, let's slide that over. Here. I still got to get on and play some Albion. I've been kind of wanting to play that, but I want to get this. I want at least the subway done on this thing I've started. Slide you. There's nice color line up there. That's about right. All right, now I'm going to go to isometric view. Focus on you. This way we're perfectly square with our lovely, lovely, lovely design. Let's give it a little bit of room. Let's go to the back end of this. Okay, this does need to shorten up just a smidge too. Okay, I like it about that. We'll go one more out. Let's try to, right there, boom. All right, let's pull this one down. Let's pull this guy right there and bring it down a couple clicks. Put up one more. Perfection. And this is by hand. Usually I like typing in numbers so I know exactly the sizes I'm looking for. But this is all by hand right now. Got them feels out, dog. Got them feels. Okay. We're on that side. Let's rotate here. Let's focus on that bad boy. Okay, so now it's time to do the front end of this sucker right here. We're going to do it by the vertices, actually, not by that. So I'm going to grab this vertex here. I'm going to grab that one. We're going to go to side view, and I'm going to pull it forward. About that. Well, we'll just match what we've already got. No, we'll go that far. We'll go that far. Screw it. Live life on the edge. Grab both of these vertices. Go to the side view again, and slide you forward too. Excellent. Okay, those are kind of where they need to be. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the train's visuals itself. And the cool thing with Pro Builder is right now, the normals, which is pretty much your UV stuff going on, is facing outwards. We want it to actually face inside because right now there's no faces on the inside. So all I got to do is click on it and it'll let me switch my normals. Where you at? 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 Invert. Nope. No, 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 no. That should be on faces, I think, then. There we go. And where's it at? Select convert, invert. Flip normals right there. Boom. So now the inside has an inside. So if I take that and then turn back on our train, we've already got the interior started for our train, which is pretty neat. I like that. I like stuff like that. I think that's cool. So that's sometimes one of the hardest parts is that, you know, and right now you can see how the doors look. That's not going to be anything to do. What I'm going to do is pull out the headlights right now, so they're not going to be part of what the major change is about to be, which, grabbing that, I'm going to Pro Builderize. You see, they think like me too. Pro Builderizations the vehicle. So now I've actually made it to where it's interactable with this tool. The cool thing is they've already got the faces chosen. So all I got to do is click on these. Let me choose on you. Come on, man. Don't be like this. We got people watching. Let me turn off the cube. So I'm not clicking on the cube. I turned off the cube. We're not clicking on it. There we go. All right. So now I can actually choose all the faces for the door. And first things first is I'm going to extrude the faces. Extruding means it actually creates a whole other set of faces on it, so I can get crazy 3D-ness with this. And right now I have it where it won't push anything out, and it's doing it vertices by what the normal is. Well, I'm not worried about that yet. All right, so we got that whole face there. Let me go ahead and extrude. And I can pull this back and see how it has walls now. So we're going to come back maybe like that far. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the cube here because this is going to suck because I'm going to try and click on the cube, and then it's not going to let me do it. Oh, we are about the right depth, aren't we? Just about. We aren't all the way, but we're about. Let me go inside there, guy. Okay, that's okay. There should be another way to where I can actually not choose the fricking thing. But let me go ahead and remove the cube again. How close are we to being over the limits? It really doesn't allow me to. It doesn't allow me to click on the metro. Okay. All right, cool. I'm going to turn off the cube then. Peace out, cube. Peace out. All right, so we know that's a little bit deeper. I can pull it back some. And what I am going to end up doing, though, is combining this with the cube mesh. Actually, I'm going to do that. We're going to do extremes. I'm going to push it way back in there. All the doors that need to be existing, which are these guys, I'm going to go ahead and just push them far inside. That way, when I combine it with the cube, I know exactly where it is, and I can get rid of the faces of these. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Extrude faces. Go up in that thing. Get in that thing, boy. All right, you two. Extrude faces. Get up in there. Same with you. And we can actually, honestly, if I just go through and get all the faces on one side clicked, I'll worry about those in a minute because those are going to be a little bit different. There we go. And then all I got to do is just extrude faces and slide them in. And boom. So we have our door pieces where they're at cut out nicely. Okay, now these doors, I'm going to actually... what I'm going to have to do is remove them, and then I'm going to make them where they can slide in and out of the actual the doors. Maybe I should just push them in for now. These follow a different line. Oh no, we'll keep them on the same line. We don't have to. Yeah, we won't get too crazy. I'm going to go like this. There we go. We'll grab this sucker. I need to stop saying that. All right, and extrude. I'm going to have to treat this guy differently, though, before by the time comes the time to deal with it. And extrude these faces here. Okay, and extrude. There's a hotkey for it. I just don't feel like learning another hotkey right now or remembering one because I got so many other hotkeys I'm remembering right now. All right, cool. We have all our doors clicked in. So when I turn on the cube, you should see it kind of poking through. And it is. There you go. You can see it poking through here. So when I go there, I can actually see that. And this is going to tell me where to cut it in at. Now, to make it even easier, I'm going to click on the cube. I'm going to select all of the cube, actually. G. And I'm going to flip the normals again to where on the outside. Now I can see exactly where it's connecting at with the doorways and the depth it is. And actually, I did a pretty good job the first time lining up that cube because that's about how thick I want it to look anyway. Nice. Very nice. Excellent. Now, let's grab the entirety of the cube and this, and I'm going to merge objects right here. Boom. Now they've become one. Now I can connect their vertices with each other, and we will have happy fun time face stuff. I'm going to grab the face of that guy. There we go. All right, all right, all right. The big thing that needs to happen is the vertices need to be melded with the rest of it. So I'm going to grab, actually, let's grab the face of these guys. Come on now. Do it. Do it. All right, and I'm going to separate them from it. I'm going to detach the pieces into a new object. So now we have the doors here. Okay, and this is how I'm going to do all the doors. So I'll just go ahead and do it like this for now. We're going to grab that. We're grabbing the edges of the faces now. Let's grab this edge, grab that edge, and grab this edge. And I think I got 4 more to grab. Yep, one there, one there, and one there. And we're going to do the same thing with extruding. We're going to extrude right here and pull it back a little bit. So now we have our door started. And then with the edges already selected, we are going to fill a hole. And we can do it like that, but if we want it to match the other side where the window is, there's an easier way. Take you and undo. And grab you. Okay, we got to re-grab this again. The edges, if you will. Grab you right here, buddy. Right there, buddy. Right there. Oh, yeah. You like it when I grab you, don't you? So dirty. I like it when I talk to me like that. Let's grab that edge. So have I got all the edges? It doesn't look... Maybe? That's the weird colors now. I think it's there. Let's find out. Okay, I'm missing... that guy. So we're going to go back here and grab this guy too. Now, am I missing anybody else? I'm missing the bottom. Yes, I am. Go back here and grab this guy too. That should be it there. Of course, when I missed it, I forgot to go back 2 times. So we're going to do that. Actually, I got to go back even further now. Okay, back when I was choosing it, there we go. So grab this side. Okay, so we got this bad boy. And the thing I'm doing is like when you grab it, and I grab like one edge here, and tell it to go away. Come on, quick clicking on just one. Come on now. It's acting like a fool now because I'm acting like a fool right now. There we go. We'll use that one for example, and I'll move it, and it resets it. Okay, so I'm going to grab these edges again. This first one, second one, third one, fourth one. There's a little bit of tedium with it, but that's the name of the game sometimes. All right, cool. We got that. We're going to slide it back a little bit like that. Oh, I didn't extrude. Let's extrude now. And come back a little bit like that. What the heck is wrong with you, Bobby? We're on TV. Do this right. Peace out. Do it on this side then. You want to play like that? We'll play like that, boy. Play like that right now. Let's go inside here. Hey, Sully, how you doing? Sully, not Sully. I am from the Souths. But, oh, come on, man. There we go. I'm going to detach those faces and just do it from here. Maybe this time I'll do okay. Typically what I just do is just actually mirror the faces on this. So we're going to go ahead and do that before I connect the ends of it. That'll just be easier, and then I'll fill the holes. So I will take the faces selected here, where we got them. Should be a duplicate object. Why I don't see that? Okay. Let's just grow selection again. Why do I not see mirror object? There it is. Boom. Okay, so we're going to mirror the object on its x-axis, and we're going to flip it too. So let's look at this again. Mirror object. If duplicate is toggled, a new object will be instantiated from the selection and mirrored, or if disabled, the selection will be moved. So we are duplicating, and we will be mirroring on the y-axis. There we go. Nope, it's not the y-axis then. My bad. Let's try this again. Let's do some mirroring. Press the wrong thing again. Plus, let's do, I think it's the X one then. Okay, there it is there, all the way over there. So we'll slide it back. So we have those. Now we have both sides of the door there. So my ideal situation is actually to bring this kind of close, which that works-ish. Let's bring it over a little bit more. It's a little bit thin. That's good enough. Now I'm going to take both objects and merge them. So they're together. Now we merge objects, and now they're as one, which is great. So we're going to grab all the vertices here, here. There we go. We grab these vertices here, and those vertices over there. And what I need to do is fill the holes. I didn't want to do it. Let's go back to the edges then. I should already have my edges chosen since I chose them. Let's try fill holes from there. Still don't want to do it. Let's see what it's taking. Fill entire hole. All right, so what I'm going to end up doing is connecting all my vertices then. It's going to take a second, but it works. Take those vertices. We are going to connect them. Take these vertices here. Connect them. And what this is going to do is actually make voids between each section, kind of like little lines, I guess you could say. Okay, you are connected. Oops. Connect the vertices, connect the vertices. There we go. Connect vertices. Connect vertices. Connect vertices. No. Connect vertices there. And connect vertices here. Now I should be able to grab like these 4 here and fill hole. There we go. Really? Why you be like this to me? What time is it? Oh, it's almost 9. It's 9 o'clock. It's almost 9 o'clock. I actually need to stop so I can get videos done. It figures. But that's generally what I do, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it out, and then once I get all the doors cut out and filled out, then I'm going to cut out a couple of the windows so I can make scraggly windows. Because, you know, I might end up doing a set of scraggly windows for all the way, and then have different ones I can choose so I can have varied looking ones. And then after that, I'll make a whole separate mesh for it, separate prefab, and then I will modify it again by putting burn holes on it, and then I'll rewrap the UV on it and blah blah blah. That's kind of how I do the interiors of even buildings and stuff like that. I'm doing the subway one all the way first because I want to get the map out, which that we'll end up with that. We'll play the map some because I like playing video games, and that's what we're gonna do. I'm saving my scene. I'm gonna save my project, and then because I have to record some Conan, I have to record some other things too. But we're going to do some Ravenfield right quick. And anyway, I'll try to do good. I'll try to do good this time. There'll be sounds. Lots of sounds. All right. So we're going to do Bainberg point of conflict 0.4. Let's see. I made a night scene too, so there's a night scene for this, but we're just going to do standard issue. I did click play, correct? I did, right? Yes, I did. So here's the map that I did. The subway section I'm working on is way off to the side. It's not part of the actual map. So let's do this. Let's go and deploy. So let's go ahead and just chillax. So this is, I put that on there again. I put this on here because people on the internet like to steal stuff and say they made something. So I kind of made a couple people mad. I'm like, well, that's the only way I could really, you know, kind of say I made this. Because that's my logo thing. All right, we've already got center point down there. Come here, big guy. Slow motion, slow time. Oh my gosh. I'm sucking. All right, go back away from slow time. They're going to be taking park here in a second. Usually, Raven's on top of that. Let me go back through here. Okay, that's cool, Sophia. He seemed like he liked the map. Oops, I missed the jump. You can actually go in the water, too. What? Who made this map? It sucks. And here we go. Try and get back up here. Let's get back up here. Let's get back up here. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. Slow-mo. I gotta reload. And not in slow-mo. Slow-mode again. It's like you're dead, buddy. You're dead. You're dead. Oh my god, good slow-mo. Another guy, right? Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I still got him. I still got him some. Oh, in the wrong spot. I can't wait till we can do more modding with this, because I want to make weapons, and then I want to make the vehicles work. Like, actually have the custom tanks and stuff, and helicopters, and different airplanes and stuff. Oh, he backed right into that shot. Oh my gosh, not again. Oops, right there, buddy. Oh, don't wave at me. Oh, that's your armpit. Sorry, that's gotta hurt. Oh, in the face! Alright, let's beat up some. I'm gonna go get a refill real quick. Then we're gonna jump down. Hopefully we are just wrecking face. I tried my best to balance this thing out as best as I could, considering I didn't want to put too much effort into it, because I'm going to be adding the subway, so it's going to take a whole set of balancing by itself anyway. Okay, seems like we're working together here now. That guy just unloaded a bazooka in the middle of that. That was just insane. Raven is insane. That's why we're fighting them. In the butt. Shot. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, what? What? Oh, that's gotta hurt. That has got to hurt. Okay. Alright, where are you fight? Where are we shooting at? Where are we shooting at, guys? Let's get over here. Okay, looks like it's quiet time for them right now. They get a chance to move forward. Oh, that's ugh. It's paintballs. That's all that is. Paintballs, guys. Alright, I'm gonna sneak around the back. Cool. That was not that bad. Oops, there's a guy. Ah, I got me. Oh, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Don't hit me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Oh, they're gonna kill me. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Ah, he got me. I was trying to get over that ammo bin. I should. Next time I'm gonna go. Oops, I pressed deploy without choosing where I'm going. By the way. Let's go this way. Anyway, cool. This city too. I'm gonna make an expanded version of it after the subway. That's the next goal, to where you can actually go further out, and that's when I'll put in the flight. Because right now I feel it's like too small of an area. Like flight would just overpower it. But I want to get bigger. We'll have an airport in here. We'll have like a city. That's kind of why it's a little bit slowed down. That's why I don't have as much heavy arm stuff. And hoping by then that we can do the modified stuff. So I can put like a jumbo jet. You can come in and fly or something, or maybe a paratrooper, like a C-130 type plane. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, cool. So we're gonna come over here and set up. Because we can take the flag now from this position. Gotta be careful though, because they're gonna start respawning here. We're looking at the flag in the upper corner over there on the other side of the screen. Am I actually? I can't. No, that's not gonna happen. They're gonna. There they are. They're spawning now. He already claimed it back. Oh man, that sucked. But see, I'm right next to a ammo crate, so I can actually reset up. Yes! Wait, no. I didn't kill as many as I wanted them to. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, cool. Let's line it up. Oh, in the face! Oh, man. Ah! Oh, just shoot them all! I need a machine gun for this. That's not the work. Oops. Oops. Oh, that was my own thing, too. Yeah, so that's kind of the map. It has 3 points. The subway's going to be going down below, so I figured to add another element, especially when you got a higher amount of bots on the map. And then once the subway is set up and I expand the city, I'll be able to expand the subway based on where it's at now. It'll make it a little bit easier down the road. Stop, dude. Give me the Jeep. Thanks, buddy. Oh, he still killed me. Oh. Let's change this to a... Let's go with the dagger. Okay, cool. We're in the center right now. I guess we're getting pushed. Because I saw that happen. Let's go back to here. See if we can get some support on that end. Wow, they are pushing hard. Whoa, already on me. Already. Get some ammo. Some health. Thank you very much. Whoa. Don't get me. Alright, let's get some killings. Let me set up the shots. Whoa, is there someone right there? Alright, that's the fire truck. Got someone there? No, that's just blood. I mean paint, whatever it's supposed to be. Oh, hey guys. Hey guys, what are you doing? Where'd they go? Which way did they go? It sounds like they're dead. Alright, we're gonna grab the tank. Back it up. Come on now. Oh yeah. Hey, like me now. Don't, do you? Okay, nice, nice, nice. Okay, there we go. Let's claim. Oh man, I can't. Oh, there it is. There it is going. Oh yeah. Can I get on my? Oh, I can't. I can't. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Yeah! I want to see. I can't see. I can't see. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Ah! Anyway, that's the map. So there's a lot of stuff on there. If you're in... Right now, they don't have workshop support for maps to upload. You have to go to the Discord and download it. I might do a video. If I do a video, I'll put a link to it directly there. So if you have Ravenfield, you want to check it out. It's called Bainberg with Point of Conflict. This is version 0.4. So, yeah. Anywho, I got work to do for you guys. So, thank you so much. Guess have a good night.